Hello everyone, Kristen Dokas with 10 to 20 Parenting. Very excited to have my good friends Deborah Chiarello and Susan Morris, who are the mastermind brains behind the Seen in Winston-Salem scavenger hunt. I've asked them to chat with us a little bit about the scavenger hunt and a little insider information. They are going to be giving away a free registration to the race, which is next Saturday in downtown Winston. And just keep your ears open. They're going to be talking about some of the sponsors as well as some of the events that are going to be going on surrounding the race. And come back at the end of the video and I will have all the other details on how you can score a free registration. So ladies, welcome. Thanks for spending some time. We figure we got about 5 minutes for attention span in our great town. So Susan, why don't you start off and tell everybody the history of the race?
Back in 2008, I was part of a scavenger hunt that took place in Atlanta that I did with my sister. And then one evening, I met Deborah and Sadie Kaplan at a Smitty's dinner with 8 plus Smitty. And we were talking about the scavenger hunt that I had attended. And then Deborah actually had a cocktail party about 2 weeks later. And we were talking about how much we love Winston-Salem and that it might be a fun event that we could do in Winston.
Cool. And this is the what year?
5th year.
And I hear it's the last year.
It is.
That stinks. I'm glad I finally got in and that my schedule allowed, because we'll be participating as a family, which begs, Deborah, if you want to answer this, how many families versus how many just traditional couples, or what do your racers look like?
It's a very diverse crowd of people. Last year we had a lot of families. It is, if 2 paying adults are racing the hunt, anyone under 15 can race with them. So children under 15 are free with 2 paying participants. So that we've done that to make sure that it can be as family friendly as possible. And so we have a very diverse group. We have about 10% that are really racing it to win and are running like crazy people all over downtown. Then you have the other part that is really trying their best, but maybe not running the entire race. And then you have your families who are out just having a great day in downtown Winston-Salem with their kids. And we've even had, I think, what was the oldest hunter, 78 years old or something. And that was our first year, and he did it the first 2 years, right?
He did it the first 2 years, which was great.
Yeah, so it was him and his niece, I think, that did it. And they didn't finish all of it, but they went and had a great time and visited a lot of downtown restaurants and had a good time. So
did they come out of the restaurants or did they just hang out? And I think Susan told me that for some it ends up being a bit of a pub crawl, which we have some mighty fine pubs in downtown Winston.
We definitely have had that. They always end up, at the after party afterwards. We have lots of food sponsors. At the award ceremony, we give away a lot of different gift certificates from our sponsors and different organizations in downtown Winston. So this year, our after party, our start finish is actually at Ziggy's.
Oh, fun!
So it should be a great venue to get to know everyone and see the new venue at Ziggy's. So.
And one of the other advantages is you can get your name put into a drawing if you can show us a receipt that shows that you have purchased something, whether it be a beverage or an item, at a downtown business during the hours of the hunt. So if you can show us that receipt, we can put your name in another drawing, and then you can win gift certificates from downtown businesses.
Cool. You developed, or there is an app for smartphones that was developed. Can I use that during the race?
Yes.
Absolutely. We know that a lot of people will use their smartphones. The first couple of years, people brought laptops, and they realized that was a little bit cumbersome to carry around for 4 hours, but Treks in the City has a lot of great information. It has addresses of businesses, it has phone numbers, it has websites. It actually has a mapping system on there. The participants are provided a paper map, so they can use that, and the hunt does go within the confines of the paper map, but any electronics, sometimes it will help you, and sometimes it doesn't help you at all.
I might hurt you.
What?
It's all about that. We say, as long as you're only 2 feet, it's pretty much legal. So we just say it is a pedestrian race, so no cars.
What can racers expect on Saturday? So tell us the times, tell us where, tell us what can we expect, how long does it last, give us the deets.
The actual race is from 1 until 5, so you have 4 hours to complete it. The participants are at the beginning at 1 o'clock sharp are given a clue packet, and that has your downtown city map, and it has 10 clues that you have to solve that will take you to 10 downtown destinations. Once you solve those destinations, you run through downtown and go to those 10 spots. At each one of those spots, you're going to be doing a task of some sort. You have a passport that you will get stamped to prove that you were there by one of our volunteers, and then you'll have a picture of your team as well at each one of the destinations.
I'm really excited. I'm hoping that I don't know who's going to be able to keep up with who. I don't know if I can keep up with. I don't know if I can keep up with them or they can keep up with me, but I know we're all excited. We've got some history buffs. Okay, so we're close in at 5 minutes, maybe just a little bit over. What's been in the past? What's your favorite team name so far in the past 4 years or 4 races?
We have one team called Friends with Benefits, and that was kind of a fun name because the actual team had not met until race day. We had 2 single friends that we thought would enjoy doing the hunt, so we matched them up. They met on hunt day, and the young lady arrived late, and so the gentleman got to choose the team name, and when she got there, she realized that their team name was Friends with Benefits, and they've actually done the hunt every year together since then. They're not dating, but they are a fun group, and a lot of the team names are very creative.
Awesome.
I think one of my favorite was Flip Flops. Is that
Team Flip Flops?
Team Flip Flops.
Out of Greensboro.
Yeah.
If you're watching this, you need to register.
Yeah, you haven't registered this year yet. Susan's on it.
Oh, there you go. They got busted. Any parting comments?
I think that we have to tell a lot of our sponsors, thank you. Of course, Ziggy's is one that we've already mentioned, but Smitty's Notes is being a great help for getting the word out. Capacuzzi and First Choice Magazine has been great at sponsoring. Of course, Sunrise is a big sponsor who Susan works for and is very awesome to let us have her time on lunch breaks and whenever she can get out of the office. So we've really had a lot of great sponsors. So go to our website and check them out and partake.
Why don't you give the website address? And I'll post it in the within the post as well. So
it's
www.sceneinwinston-salem or -salem.com.
Awesome. Thanks, ladies.
Thank you.
Thank you.